Hello.
What's going on, folks?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Another live stream.
So,
Boy.
doing Wednesday nights, I believe now, maybe for the
Yeah,
foreseeable
switching
future.
it
I don't
up.
know.
A little wavy Wednesday action now. I don't mind that.
Yep.
Football coming back. I figured, we
Yeah,
figured.
that way. I did. Smart man. You were the smart one.
Even though I
All
am
right.
cool
So,
with Tom Brady, but we're not going to go down that path. We'll keep it fishing related here.
this is the fishing podcast or the
Yeah.
live stream, not podcast. But
Right.
all right, Frank, what's up?
Got some of the boys in the house already. What's up? Thanks for coming out.
Michael Bradley, Adam.
Mike Vogel. Big shout out to Mike Vogel.
Yep, with the cool logo.
Yes, sir. Let me pop that on.
That's a dope logo.
Yeah.
He does a great job with that.
Mike's
Amazing job.
There we go.
I need to pay you to design me a new logo. Yeah, that's so dope.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. Man, that's crazy.
Nice.
That's pretty great. Actually, I have something to unbox for that tonight, actually.
Nice.
So, what's up, Dave Jolly? So I guess we're just kind of doing like a little bit of fishing talk. I've just got 3 items to show, and then we can also get into some chatterbait and gilly talk.
Yeah.
You guys are a part of our little group chat.
We had some ideas.
Yeah. It could be good the color, but we'll get into that. So I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure you said you've seen these, but this is the Clash 9. I just got one of these off of Swimbait Underground, and I got like a really good deal on this, but it's basically a modular bait. So I've got all the different parts and pieces here. It's like a build-a-bait kind of deal, but basically it's a one segmented or like a one joint 2-piece glide bait almost, but it does have that 90-degree turn, which is interesting. Wow. Usually glide baits have like that joint right there. Allows them to glide a little further. This one is a 90, which I've never seen in any other bait, but it has this really crazy looking tail. So basically you can take this tail off and flip it, and that'll give it a completely different action. And I've tested it quite a bit, and you can see there's some hook rash already on there.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to ask about that.
Yeah. And then you've got the lip slot there, if it'll ever show. That's the lip slot there. So I've got 3 different lips. I've got 2 roll lips and a regular lip. So basically the roll, so the regular lip is just a generic looking lip, but you can put it in there and it clips in. Here, I'll get this one. This one's not broken because the first one came broken in the package. Basically, put it in sideways like that, and then you roll it into place until you hear it click in, and it's in. So that is something really innovative. I mean, this is like the future of big baits, cool. Baits like in general. It's crazy. But I've tested it a lot.
Diving depth?
The diving depth or the action. You can even flip the lip around and do it like a wake bait. Like that. I mean, there's like, I think it's like 18 different modes, but then you've got the this tail right here, which you can flip either way, and it'll give it different actions. It's crazy how much you can do with this, but I'll have a review on this soon. I'm not sure when, but I'll do one soon.
And you have caught some on it already?
Not yet. Only fished it a little bit, so.
Yeah.
But it's a cool bait, dope bait. So I did get some of these. One is already tied on at the moment, so these are kind of hard to find at the moment, but they're pretty dope swim bait. These are a great one for you to try if you ever want to get into like the big baits. I know I'm making you a wake bait. I'm making you a wake bait, and I'm making you some 6-inch ones. Basically, it's this is called the Battle Shad. Working Class Zero makes this.
Okay.
Mike Gilbert.
I think I heard about that.
Cool. Yeah, he's like, if it'll ever focus. Let's see. There we go. So I believe this is the Militia color. But the cool thing is it has this air chamber right here. So whenever the bass bites down and your beast hook is in here, it folds, it collapses. Okay. And that's one of the hardest parts, because whenever you're using like a beast hook style bait, those beast hooks are super, super hard to get like the hook in the fish. You really have to drive it hard. And a lot of the time you don't even get a hook in them. So that's something really, really cool that they've done. The action is okay. Like there's not much head wobble. There's really only like tail movement, and the tail kind of
Yeah.
flutters and it doesn't kick. It's just a really strange action, but I'm not the biggest fan of the action on it. I like a little bit more head movement, but it'll definitely catch some fish. So that's
Okay.
that. And then we can get into our first, I guess, talking point of the show. And that's the gilly
Yes.
on chatterbait. So, yeah. So I picked up some of these gillies just the other day in the HD color. And I've already used the black and blue gillies. These are the bigger sizes. The action is completely different on them. The HD ones are way, way, way more stiff, which is really weird. And then the regular color ones are way more like soft. So I believe it's because they need to make these a little bit stiffer so they can use the silk screening laser method to actually put the print on there. So that's how they put the print on there. I have a special machine. So I believe that is why the bait is stiffer, so they can actually lay it down on the machine and laser silk screen it to actually get the print on there. I believe that's, in theory, that's why they're stiffer. But it could be the heating process. I don't know 100% sure. But it's just something really annoying because these HD colors are so dope, but they don't have the same action as regular color, which is really, really annoying. So
What color you got there?
I know. So the black and blue, the only color you really ever need down here, and then the I don't know, is this HD sunfish or something?
So, and
HD
then
pumpkin
run
spice.
that back past me again. You said that the action is better on the
The
regular
action is
colors?
better on the regular. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think I've tested both of them just today, and I was like, this one has less action. It's weird, you know?
This is HD Warmouth.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that color before. I like that. I mean, they're good colors. I love the color. But the problem is the action. They're just stiffer, and they have a weird smell to them. So it's really, really weird. I'm not sure why.
That's interesting. I think I've only got HD colors too, because I was
Okay.
like, oh, if I'm gonna get them, why not?
Yeah.
HDs.
Yeah, I think it's definitely
Even 90s figures in my car.
okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely something interesting to just kind of test around with. That's what I'm going to do. But as Jermaine said in one of his stories or posts or something, he stuck the 90 size, I think
Yeah.
it's a 90 size, on a chatterbait. And he said he was going to test it. And well, I think
never
I
did.
got to it first.
Yeah.
But the action on it was not good. The tail did not move whatsoever. Now, this could be that the skirt gets in the way. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll trim the skirt off or pull it off just to test it again. Or it could be the blade moving the water around it so it's unstable. So then there's not constant flow of water going over it. That could be the reason. Or it could be just the shape of the thing. You know?
Yeah.
It's just something to mess around with, you know?
Daniel T said, have you caught anything on a gilly yet?
Yeah, I've caught them on the regular size. I have not. I just got these. So I
And
just
how do
got
you
these
feel
a
about
few
the
days ago.
durability?
Durability's horrible. It's like a
Yeah.
one, maybe two fish, possibly
Yeah.
two fish. But I feel
Well,
like the HD color might hold up to a little better, you know.
No, it
This is
doesn't. Because I remember when I when I first got these, I started messing
Mhm.
around with just rigging them up. I rigged it
Yeah.
up like 2 different ways, and the nose was shot. I was like, wow, I'm not gonna. And at
That's
the
the
end of the day,
problem.
they're not cheap.
Yeah, it's
So
$10.
you know,
So
$10 for a 4-pack, and then when you go up a size,
it's 3 and then 2.
you lose 3. You go 3 and then 2. So
Yeah.
the bigger ones, I have the bigger ones. They feel a little bit more stout, but
Yeah, but you're still putting in a bigger screw lock in them or a bigger hook, so it's still going to end up making a big hole, you know.
yeah.
I put them on a beast hook, and I had good success with them. I've also put them just on a regular hook with a nail weight in the belly and a little bit of foam in the top, just to make it as a ballast so it stays true and runs the right way. You know, I think these baits are just a little bit overrated. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, other than
They're
Greg
not as
Blanchard,
versatile.
other than Greg Blanchard, I never really seen anybody. Like I agree with the whole skipping them up under trees. I
Yeah,
like
and letting
that.
them fall and just kind of
And then
twirling
letting
them
them
down
kind
like
of,
that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. I kind of want to try that. Maybe you get them, you do the nail weight, and you kind of get to use them as like a swim bait down the weed lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
me
I mean,
personally, I don't like to take something out and have to modify it so much. So like, go buy a nail weight, go buy a different hook, just
Mhm.
for the bait to work right. Like that, to me, I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel
like
like the
for
average
me,
guy's gonna pass on that. You know,
yeah.
but,
Yeah. For me, I like messing with stuff. I drill holes in baits. I do
hmm
everything I can just to mess with them, just to gain that little bit of an edge. And what I
yeah,
actually do on a lot of my baits is whenever you see a fish swimming, okay, are the fins sticking out like this, or is the dorsal fin sticking up like this? If you ever see a fish swim, is
yeah,
all the
no,
fins are erect? They're all flat against the body. So what I'm thinking of doing, or I do this to a lot of my baits, but I'm thinking maybe that'll change the action if I take off those fins. I don't know.
hmm.
I mean, because if you see those real fish, they're swimming and their fins are tucked in. They're
Yeah,
that way they
true,
have less
true.
drag and they can swim. It just makes them look more natural. None of the fins are sticking out like this, like a
Yeah,
airplane.
that's true. I never
So,
thought about that.
and that's why I trim a lot of my fins, like on the Huddlestons. I trim all the fins on those to almost nothing, just like a little nub. You
Buddies,
know? Yeah. I just got
buddies,
4 of them today. Yeah.
nice.
Um, so yeah, it could be poor matches as far as action. That could very well be. It could be. I mean, as far
Okay.
as I mean, Berkeley's a big outfit, though. I mean, do you really think that they're going to have
Yeah,
that
that's
big?
that's that's kind of true. I don't know if Berkeley would do
Because I
something
mean,
like that.
because I mean, a shipment from in New York, where you are, and Georgia, where I am, if they're that widespread, then that means probably the whole batch is bad. And Greg. So yeah,
Okay.
could be. Yeah. What's going on, Matt? What's going on,
Matt's in the house. What's up, brother?
Tom? I think
What's
that's
up,
about it
Samuel?
as far as new people. Yeah, I like to work my baits a little bit quicker. So yeah. So if you guys also have any questions, just leave them in the comments and we'll get to
Yeah,
those. But
please. Questions, comments, concerns.
yep.
No concerns. Just joking. Ideas.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you guys
But
throwing?
still,
Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm
oh yeah,
getting out on the yak again. I'm excited for that.
yes,
Second
that'll be
trip on
awesome.
the yak. Yeah.
So tell us about that trip, the first trip on your yak. Tell us
Oh,
the tell us
so the first trip,
the
yeah,
everything.
I didn't even. Let me see. While I'm talking, I'm gonna try to pull up a picture of the new yak.
Okay.
So yeah, we went
So
to
tell us what it is.
it's a wilderness attack. Um, there's actually probably about 30 grand won in this kayak already because my
Nice.
guy who I bought it from is he's a professional kayaker
Oh,
and
nice.
a professional kayaker. He's a professional angler. He's a tournament angler. Do you hear me? I'm trying to text and
I'm trying.
well, kayaker, and you agreed with it. You're like, yeah.
I mean, I'm just going with it.
He's a professional angler. He's a tournament angler, and
I kind of knew what you meant, but
yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, he's pretty good. But he's won like good money in it, so
Nice.
I don't know if it's gonna show too well. I suck it.
So is this a paddle or pedal or electric?
No, it's a paddle.
Okay. Nice and stealthy.
It's a good little pick.
Oh yeah.
You kind of see it
But
there.
can you stand in it? That's the big question. Can you
Yes,
stand?
I can, but I probably won't too much because I'm a big fella. But
Yeah.
I can. I did already. Right next to the boat ramp. I was like, all right, let's figure this out now.
Before you're in the middle.
So yeah, before I get into a shaky situation and I need to stand, so I was like, let me figure this out right here. Because
Yeah.
if I fall, I'm good. I won't lose my rods. But yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
amazing. There, oh my goodness, I'm already in love. I can't. I like every day. Like I said at work every day. Like, dang, I need to get on the yak. Dang, I need to get on the yak. But
That's how it gets you. It's just like you gotta go. You gotta keep on.
yeah, and then I caught about what, like a 20-inch bass
Nice.
on
Nice.
on a frog.
frog time.
Mega Bass, Big
Love,
Gabo. I hate that frog, but I love it.
I love that
Honestly,
frog.
it's the best frog. It's the best
It's a
frog.
really good frog.
It's $15.99. I'm like,
If it's a good
I,
frog, and you don't lose frogs often, so I'm
yeah,
good with
I have a tendency to. I don't know why.
it.
It's
Are you
crazy.
are you like snapping them off, or are they getting tangled in trees or whatnot?
So
What's happening to them?
trees. One was. I mean, most of them were. Most of them, like, the braid will get wrapped around. I'll cast and I'll be like, oh, it's not gonna.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
just gonna twist and bury on itself.
oh. So I lost like 3 freak frogs this year. I lost a black 6 cents Vega frog,
Mm.
which is the it's the
Only
only
one
thing
you
I
had?
bad mouth. It's the only bad mouth. Only thing I'll bad mouth from 6 cents. Maybe down in
The Vega
Texas where
frog.
they're catching 6 and 7 pounders and they come up and engulf the whole bait. But up here where there's like some dinks around, it's like they never get all of it. I've never caught a
Yeah.
fish on a Vega frog, and I've had multiple blowups.
Are you trimming the skirts on it?
Yeah, I trimmed the legs. I remember one I trimmed the legs almost too much. It had like no legs.
Well, that's
The
fine.
black one.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you know what? It's okay, and it still walked. But
Oh
oof,
yeah,
that thing
yeah.
walks perfectly. But they really gotta, like, I don't know, engulf the whole thing. I don't get it, but
What I do is I'd bend out the hooks and I'd do something to the nose, like a wrap braid around the nose and run it back
mhm.
through the bait and the inside of it and run it out around the nose ring, like of the bait where you tie on. So that way it keeps the nose a little bit tighter. It also keeps the hooks from popping out of the bait. And then after
Okay,
bending out the hooks, that causes problems to happen. So
yeah,
I
okay.
mean, I do everything from cut the frog open and put beads and stuff inside of it to replacing hooks. I mean, I'm a frog nut. So Matt says the 10 feet under makes a great skipping swim bait for going under docks and brushes called the HB Original Head Bomb. I'll have to check that out. I know 10 feet under makes some really nice crankbaits. I like those
I've never
crankbaits
used
a
them
lot.
before.
Yeah. I think they're JDM, I believe,
6.
if I remember correct.
I'm sticking with
Yeah,
the 6.
you're sticking with the American
Yeah.
brands. Sometimes I have issues with them running with them not running true twisting. What am I reading?
Stop swimming.
I'm not sure if you're talking about like baits like this, or you're talking about like the smaller
Paddle
high tech. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd be able to tell us if you're doing like the bigger stuff or like the little like Kitex and
I
paddle
know
tails.
with the little stuff, I know it's like everyone always says it, but you got to be a pain in the butt and just make sure you're rigging it straight. Make
Yeah, that's a
sure
big
it's
part.
like on the seam line. I know it's a little
Yeah.
pain in the butt, and sometimes we're in a rush, but just take a second to make sure it's straight so that it'll run straight and get the proper
Yep.
action. But
Yeah.
if you do that, and I don't know, maybe could be something silly like just some of the weight is off slightly, and
Yeah. 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 Yeah, that could be a problem. Just make sure everything's tied down.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I don't do that. I
Yeah.
really hope I don't do that. It's pretty sturdy though. That was the first thing I did too. First thing I did was stand, and then while I was standing, I did the whole shake test. So it doesn't want to flip at all. So like it
Yeah.
wants to stay upright, which is very good because I'm a big fella.
Nice. Low center, very high center of gravity.
Yeah.
So one of the few Booyah baits I use is the Popping Pad Crasher Frog. I am not a fan of that frog. Just saying.
The Booyah, no.
My
Spro,
hookup ratio is horrible with it. It doesn't lock
yeah.
properly.
Spro Bronze Eye.
Yeah, Spro is much better. Yeah.
That's it. Matt's got a good one.
Nories. Yes. I love those depths frogs are amazing. I bought some of those from the hookup
Yeah,
tackle.
just bought them.
Amazing. They've got the fur on the ends instead. They're amazing. Just definitely good
I was
frogs.
looking at the big bows today while I was at work, and I was just like, oof.
like Maybe at one
Literally like a
corner.
2-for-1 though. That's the only thing that like hurts. It's like you can literally get 2 Spro bronze eyes for the price of one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like so.
yeah. I love the Buster K, and like a lot of those depths frogs are just amazing. But that's definitely a good frog. I've never tried the
Are they
Nori's NF60, but yeah.
are they softer? I like softer frogs, so the hookup ratio is better. I'm not a big like firm frog. I don't like to boil my frogs. I'm not really into all that.
Are you talking about the
Oh, there you
Nori's or
go.
the
Dave
Buster K?
just well, Dave
The
answered the
Buster
question
K is
for me.
soft.
Buster K is
I know the
super
Buster
soft.
K is soft. Yeah, yeah. It's a good
Okay.
bait. Yeah,
I love
it
a
is
frog. That's what I
softer.
call my PB on. So, um,
The Frog Master.
nah, I wouldn't say that, but I like them.
Okay, the little stuff. Okay, so
And you know what it is? I just have
yeah.
that one lake that holds really good fish around me, and I
Hmm.
think that's why. Because like, so let me see. I was there in April. I couldn't let my spinnerbait sink like for 2 seconds. It was grass in the lake already. So I think I want to say like mid-May. There's like grass up to the surface, maybe like that far. So from
Okay,
May
so
until like
frog.
now. So May, June, July, August, probably even like now, there's like it's like straight grass. So a lot of guys will leave it alone. You can't really
Mhm.
throw lures. The only thing you can really throw is a frog.
Speed
I've
worm.
watched people go there and like get pissed off and leave. Watched them. What were
Man,
you saying? Speedworm too?
yeah, speed worm is good because then you can burn that across the top of the water.
Hmm.
And if you rig the tail sideways instead of going up and down, it'll create a nice bubble trail if the water has a little bit of algae on it. So
Okay.
really good frog, but and then or no, not frog, sorry, worm. But Z-Man makes a good one because it floats, so it's not going to sink as fast. So if you just rig it on like a Superline EWG, it'll stay like it'll sink extremely slow. So it'll just
Okay.
you could keep it nice and close to the surface. Yeah.
Go
Hmm.
for it.
I have never had really good hookup ratio with it. Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't really walk it very well either. I mean, it's
That's
just
fishing
like it
for
could
you.
be the bad frog that I got, but you
That's
know,
fishing for you. Right there.
yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of Booyah. I have some other like spinner baits and they're okay as far as colors go and quality, but there's better
Oh,
ones
Michael
out there.
Bradley too. That next one. That's the frog I
That's
want
a
to try.
good one.
Greg
That's a good
Blanchard
frog.
uses that one too. That's what
That's a
it is.
really good one. Which
Is
is
that the
whenever those
one
bass
Matt
are
Allen's
chasing.
got the color too? They have their own color. Which one's what frog is that?
That's the
The tacky
Bullywah, the Bullywah 2.
Bully
Yeah,
Wall.
and that
I
yeah,
want to get
that's a
those
good
too.
frog.
I need to
Those are
chill
really good.
out. The
I love
Bully.
those things so much. Those are
That's
amazing.
how I want to get
But
that. The little Allen. That's what it is. Yeah.
yeah, the uh, the Kara is awesome whenever the bass are chasing like smaller bait fish. It's
Okay.
amazing. Or when there's just like a ton of people throwing frogs. It'll just small enough that it's a little bit different, but
Hmm.
really nice frog. Yeah.
I got a question for you, good sir.
Okay.
Um, what's your favorite color frog belly or style? Because I know
Hmm.
mine.
I
Is it the
think we both know the same. I think we both have the same answer. I think so. You
what's
want to you
yours?
want to say it in black? I love black. I feel like
So
white
okay.
gets me bigger bites. I feel like white
Uh-huh.
gets me bigger bites because it doesn't have like such a silhouette and it provides a little bit of a bigger profile. But black is my go-to. If I'm going to choose one, it's black.
So I do like the black, but I've like advanced it a little bit. I like the broken up bottoms.
Okay.
So you ever see
Okay.
like with the dots? So like the bottom of the freak frog, how it's
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
and it has dots of yellow, like little yellow
Yeah.
lines. I think that so I caught my biggest fish on that on the
Yep.
8.5. I caught that. But I think that it just nothing in nature is one solid straight color.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh,
So I
my
think that
camera just went out. I'm sorry.
it's
I'll
okay.
be right back. You keep
But
talking.
yeah, nothing in nature is one flat color. So when you have the broken up colors and stuff like that, it's I think it comes across as more natural. So
I agree with that.
uh,
Definitely.
that's just me. I've had good success with it. You know. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, I definitely think that broken up pattern works good. The Amazon color by Spro is a really good one. It's like yellow, black, and red. It
I
really
think your
cool.
computer camera turned on.
Oh, let's see.
Oh no, you're back. There you are. I thought that
I
was
need to
your.
get the situation. I need to get this battery situation figured out.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is really annoying. Oh, now you're frozen.
Me?
Oh, you're good now. You're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
You froze there for a sec. But that Amazon color by Spro is a really good one.
Yeah,
Especially
Amazon and Freak. Yeah, those are my two favorite colors. Yep.
Those are good ones.
Yep.
Yeah. So 10 feet under is actually an older Japanese Bass Pro, Ken Liobe. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, and decided to open a brand after fishing the Elite Series for 2 years and is a pretty interesting guy. Guess he went the Yamamoto route. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know about that. I don't really know anything about the brand. I just have like 2 of his crankbaits, and they're really nice crankbaits.
Yeah.
So that's a good bait. That Kitech, the big
7.8.
Kitech, is a good one.
Jeez.
Yeah. A pike on that, the pike would probably destroy it. That's for sure.
That's huge. It's not huge, but it is.
It's
There
not.
we go.
It's not.
There
that
we go,
big.
Daniel. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nice little 3.8.
This little tiny pike.
Yeah. Everything munches that. Even though that's another one of those things that everyone jumps up and down and says they have the best luck on, and I don't have that much luck on, is the underspin. I've been throwing the I got the newer, smaller 6 cents whales, the 3.5s, and they're amazing. The action on them is great. I love them. But I put it on a underspin. I did get a hit, and I lost the fish. I think I posted that. I think that was my last video. Hour to fish. Yeah, I got a hit on it, and but I didn't get it in, and then I didn't get any hits on it again.
I mean, it's just like a spinnerbait, pretty much, just more finessey. So wouldn't that
I know,
get
and that's
more bites?
what I understand, because I have great success on a spinnerbait. It doesn't
It's
make
got
any
to be a
sense.
confidence thing. You've got to be working it different. There's got to be something going on in your brain, because I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, this underspin's not working for me. And this is a lot of the time, this is actually the case. This has happened to me before. It's just the mindset that how you're fishing the bait. It sounds untrue, but it really is true. Sometimes it's just the mindset and the confidence. It really is sometimes. So think that you're going to catch fish on it. That's what you got to do. Just think. So yeah, you do throw sometimes speed forms the wait list. Sometimes, but
you're trying to keep them up. You don't want them to get down.
Yep. Well, sometimes you do, but yeah. Really, that's crazy. That's really crazy. It must have been pretty big.
Aggressive perch. I got a perch. I caught a perch on a jig.
Really?
Yep.
I've had them eat like the 1.5 by striking, but those are like big bluegill.
Yeah. Good size. The good size. The eatable perch.
Yeah.
Yep. Eatable perch.
Oh man. Yeah. I'm sure that would work. Yeah. That's nice.
That's nice.
2.8s, 3.3s, and 3.8s. The Kitech is an amazing fish catching tool. I love it. I love it so much.
I honestly have never fished a Kitech.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I see them on the ground everywhere. I just never.
I mean,
I've seen them in the store. I've literally put them in my cart in the store, like not even on a website. Like put them in my cart and put them back. I was like, I'm just gonna get something else. Nothing
They are a
against them.
little bit expensive.
I feel like everyone uses them, and like I hear about the
That's true.
durability, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna be the guy who's different. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna get what everyone else is using.
Have you tried a Bastrix before?
What?
A Bastrix?
No, I haven't tried the Bastards.
Really? Oh man. Okay. You're gonna go on Tackle Warehouse. They just released some new ones. You're gonna go in there, and there's one that's purple. Get that. That's all you
Okay,
gotta do. And then fish it, and then tell me what you think. That's all you
okay.
gotta do.
Send me the link.
All right then.
Yeah.
That's amazing bait. The OG ones are way better than the new ones, but the new ones are still great baits. So good colors. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I do like it. Doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it's just like just throw something on there as long as it kicks or does what you want it to do.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think one of my biggest follows ever in a lake where I struggle. Um, there's some reservoirs around here that are pretty tough, and like I'm talking about like a 4 or 5 pound smallmouth came up.
Oh man.
I threw it was a black and purple chatterbait with
Oh,
a white paddle tail on the back.
I've used
Yeah.
that before,
No,
except for the
other way
fern
around.
jig.
Other way around. White chatterbait
Okay,
with a June bug crawl on the back.
that's interesting.
And I was just like, yo, this is the ugliest thing I've ever thrown. What am I doing? What am I doing? And I pulled it out of the
Oh,
water, and like literally, like a tank was just like,
oh man,
and I was like, I didn't catch it out, but I was just like, wow, he was really
man,
interested in that
really
color. So
wanted it.
I never
That's
caught him.
cool. Man, I've never had any follows like that on those baits, but contrasting baits or trailers to your skirt colors, it definitely works.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah,
we
they're
got a
definitely good
specific
baits, Matthew.
question there.
Where would that
Mike
be?
Vogel, a little further down, a couple more comments down. Sorry to skip
Here's a,
anybody.
yeah,
We'll get
we'll
to
make
you.
sure to get through some.
Yeah.
Here's a question for Brendan, the bait
For you,
tinker.
good
Lost
sir.
a weed guard on my brand new 6 cents jig. Cut one off of a junk jig and mend it. You could. I would use epoxy, like 5-minute epoxy, or super glue. But you have to make sure to get the right kind of super glue. So it's a liquid super glue. I personally would use epoxy, but you just test it out and see what you think.
That's a
And
good
make sure it's
question.
long
Too.
enough.
That's
Yeah.
happened to me too.
Yeah.
Those 6 cents jigs are.
Well, you can buy weed guards. You can buy like a pack 100 for like $5 online. It's super cheap.
Yeah.
So, and you can change the colors if you want. So, yeah. But
Dang.
underspin blade discolored. I think the lack of flash helps it, and is just a little vibration that triggers it. Also, another thing with those underspins is like on a beast hook, or a flashy swimmer, aka a beast hook with a blade on it. That blade
Mhm.
actually keeps it down without it rising. So that blade is going to act as a type of a drag, I guess you could say, and it keeps the bait down instead of letting it rise. So that could be one of your problems, is your bait is not rising. And when those fish see it rising to escape from them, it could be fact that maybe that's why you're not catching fish. I don't know. It's just something that, oh man, that's crazy. That's super clear water.
Whoa, 10 feet of clarity.
That's crazy.
That's wild. So apparently they bask and see, what is it, 3 times
3 times.
better than us underwater. So
I've
if you
seen.
can see 10 feet, a bass can see 30 feet. That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. They
That's
could
fall.
definitely see you before them.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you need to make like long casts if you can see that far.
That's
Your bait's
crazy.
gonna be sexy.
That's for sure. Man. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a good bait. I love it a lot. It just kicks hard. And sometimes I actually trim the actual paddle tail itself to make it smaller so it has a more compact and tight action. So, yes, technically the Bastrix is the OG,
I'll
but
get some.
high tech is next. It's a good bait. Definitely get some.
I'll grab
It's
some. They have them at
get one of each. Yeah,
my local Dick's.
I've never heard of that one. I have not heard of that. I have a stash, like a little stash of the OG Bastrix that I got at a local tackle store, not store. But those ones are nice because they all come kinked, and some of them just have that magic, and they kick just right. But yeah, the 4.8 is definitely my go-to. Like if I'm just going to use one, the 4.8 is a good one. It's big enough that it goes on like a chatterbait or a swim jig, and it works.
A 4.8.
Yeah, that's my
You're
go-to
bigger
size.
than me. I think I use like the 3.8. I
Okay.
think what's the 6 cents flush? I know that's not a paddle tail, but I think it's
it's a 5-inch.
Is it a 5
Well,
inch?
Here, give me 1 sec here.
Actually, you might be right. The flush is a 5.2.
I think it
is a 5.2. Wow. But paddle tails, I go smaller though. I go 3. I usually use like the 3/8.
Yeah. 5.2 inches.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
5.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like anything just a little bit bigger is what I throw. That's what I like to do. Because if I pass that big fish, I want that fish to be more inclined to actually eating that big bait.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat 10 mini hamburgers or one gigantic hamburger and try to chase after all those,
I've been throwing the 6 cents flush as a trailer on a chatterbait for what? Probably like 2 years, about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had a day where I'm like, oh man, they're tail biting today. I've never had that problem. Never had that.
They're eating the whole thing.
They're getting it, and the flush is like this, bent up in the back of their mouth, and they got the hook in the side of their cheek. I've never once had a day where I'm like, oh man, oh there's a short strike. Oh, there's a short strike. Nope, it's dum, 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 dum.
I think it's because of that blade. I think they're going for that blade because that's the source of the actual action.
Yeah,
I bet you that's what it is. Because sometimes when the bass hit like a spinner bait, they'll go for the blade sometimes instead.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking that's what that might be. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is.
When's the next time you're going fishing? You getting out tomorrow?
I might go out for a little bit tomorrow, but really what I'm trying to do tomorrow is get some videos done and get some baits done because I've got some baits I need to send out. So, I believe I'm going to try to go Saturday. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I got slobber knocker footage I'm trying to get out. But it's like, so, okay, I got a question for you. Another question for you. So if you go out a couple different days, but you use the same bait, do you blend it all into one video, or do you like to just do one day, one video? Like that day?
For me, if it's one day, that's that one video.
Okay.
Sorry. If it's that one day fishing, that's the video. That's all it is. Then sometimes I usually shoot like an intro in the house or the outro in the house, just telling them what I caught it on, how I caught it, and why I caught them. But I really don't do like fishing, like actual fishing videos anymore, just because I like to focus on the actual fishing aspect of it. Because I'm fishing and filming at the same time. I've got changing batteries. I've got overheating cameras. I've got all these problems.
Tell me about it.
It's annoying. So that's really one of the reasons I don't do fishing and filming at the same time. Okay. So I'm going to try to do more.
So my thing is I don't get out for that long with work. I'm like, I'm a regular Joe over here. Actually, I'm not regular. I work more than the average person. So I don't get it. Like now it's I think it's like depressing to say this. Like I think it's over for me. I can't fish after work anymore because I get out at 7. Yeah. So like Monday through Thursday we get out at 7, and then Friday and Saturday is 9 to 6. So yeah.
I mean, you can always get up at 3 a.m,
Yeah, that's where I was just like, honestly, I might have to get up early a few days a week because It's either
Yeah.
that or don't fish, and
Yeah.
not having that. So
That's pretty horrible.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Or I gotta take like a
Yeah.
vacation. I'm gonna. So what? I don't know if I should say this on here, but I'm probably
Well,
gonna take some
just think
time
about
off.
this first.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't care that much. I'll probably take some time off and just take a little staycation and
Hmm.
just try to watch the
Fish.
weather. Yeah, try to watch the weather and see if I can't just go fishing for like 3-4 days in a row,
Hmm.
and then go do
Yeah,
something like that, and
that'd
then
be cool.
you know end the weekend and go back into work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can always do night fishing though. Like you could just quit where you just stop at work after you're done, stop
But
somewhere
you
and eat,
can't film
go
night
fish.
fishing. Huh?
Wait, you can't? Oh, yeah, you can't. That's the problem.
Dark as hell. Yeah,
You
so
need
it's kind
you
of
need to
like
get one of those infrared lights to clip onto your
yeah,
GoPro.
right. Or I have
I
to
think they
get the
sell those on
big
Amazon. Yeah.
a huge selfie ring.
Yeah. I think
Shine on light.
if you use one of those infrared like lights on Amazon, just clip one or two to your GoPro. I think you should be good.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that is a problem. That would be a problem.
Yeah, because
But
even
same with in the
tactical bass,
mornings.
they don't fit. They don't film it. They don't film night fishing because they're like
Yeah,
it all looks terrible.
this could be our niche. Our niche that we could fit. We could
Yeah,
find some way to film in the night
night fishing.
and do night fishing videos. We'd be like one of the first. We got to start thinking about this. They would
Yeah,
take our ideas.
yeah, that's it.
Trademarked.
Easy.
Night fishing is fun. I love it so much. Like a big top water. Oh, so much fun. Yeah.
Mike Bradley. It's a lot.
Sometimes I do that.
That's the first time I instantly had respect for like the big guys. Like, granted, I get
Yeah.
it. Like, a lot of them probably have a little bit of a payroll, and they probably pay an editor now. But
Yeah.
you
But
gotta
when they
think
first started,
yeah, like guys like Milliken Fishing, he was posting like 3-4 videos a week before he was
yeah.
big. Like that's
Yeah.
a grind, bro.
It's
That's a
crazy.
grind. Alex Rudd,
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah.
remember before this, I think this year January, he was
Yep.
putting out a
He was
video
doing
like
it.
every other day, and he even
It was
came out and
crazy.
said, "Yo, I'm taking a break because I'm
Hmm.
burnt out, and I'm gonna give you guys quality content."
What he
I was
actually
like,
did in that time, I'm actually really good friends with Alex Rudd, but
mhm.
what he did in that time that he said he quit, he actually quit his job too at the same time. And then now
Yeah,
he's doing it full time. If you,
yeah.
but
That's crazy
it's
too.
crazy. Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic. Like
It's
with
crazy
like
how he went full time at 40,000 subscribers. And with
yeah,
all the sponsors he has, though, he has good
yep,
backing of sponsors.
yep, 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 yep,
So,
yep. That's crazy. You don't. It's not about necessarily you know how many followers. You have quality followers because I feel like that's what he's
yeah,
got.
yeah,
It's quality
yeah,
followers. But
yeah.
South Jersey, yeah, like, yeah. I'll get on
Oh,
it.
that's a good camera. That's a really good camera. That's a nice one. Yeah, Sony does a much better job as far as ISO because Canon, like the camera that I'm using is a Canon, and the ISO once you get it to like 600 or 700 or 600 or 800, it just gets all grainy and just stops. Like it's just like
Yeah,
horrible looking. But
that's
Sony is
annoying.
much better at that. So Sony
I
for
gotta
low
get
light.
one of those big fancy dancy cameras. I just got this thing in my GoPro. That's why I got the
That's
13.
better than nothing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I went on YouTube. I did a bunch of reviews, and I was like, let me take a look to see how good this camera really is. And from everything it said on YouTube was it stacks up, and it doesn't make sense to go buy a super expensive camera. Just get the new iPhone. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much like versatility in like a regular camera though. 'Cause
What
you can
I'm using it for anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because if you're just using it to film yourself like an intro or whatever, it's just like
Exactly.
or take picture for a thumbnail or whatever. It's like that's all you
Exactly.
need. Then that's all you need. You know. So
Oh, my boy
yeah, I
Pat.
would agree.
What's up, Pat?
What's going on?
Me and Pat are going out tomorrow. On
Oh,
the yak.
nice.
Yeah, it's my fishing buddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys both going on the yak?
Yeah, he's got a yak too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What's going on, Bruce?
Bruce, what's up? Yeah, Red's still going.
Yeah, he's still going. He's not doing YouTube lives now. He does them on Twitch.
Yeah, he does lives on Twitch.
I
His
think.
boy got hurt. He didn't get hurt. I forget.
Yeah,
What's his name? Oh
I
man,
forgot his name. He had a channel. I forgot that.
from all this, from everything I watched, he was a good dude too. And
Yeah,
apparently, I know the story. He does like roofing or something. His boy fell off a roof, fell off a ladder, and
he did the
broke
whole
his
live stream
legs
thing.
bad, like his legs, both his legs and like his arm.
It was
And he's
bad.
like cooked for like a year and a half, and he's got to do therapy and like Benjamin.
work.
Yeah, I just had
Yes, that's
knee
who it was.
surgery, and I was out for 4 months. I cannot imagine breaking both my legs and an arm.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure that was horrible. That was
woo,
really bad.
woo,
But it's good that he got like a lot of support though. That's really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the fishing community is great.
Yeah.
That's what's great about the fishing community.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, he does. He really does. That was I watched that live where they had him on for a little bit, and I was like, wow, that's number one, the fact that he even jumped on. So Michael Bradley, that's funny. Yeah. So my boy's got a truck. So
that's how you do it.
My boy's got a truck, and he throws them both in the truck. But I do have the Amazon pads to put on top of my charger. So if I need to boogie, I'm a nut. I'm that guy. I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it before the end of the season, but I'm in the apartment complex I have right now doesn't have the best storage setup. So like I don't think I could leave it outside. So like I'd have to leave it somewhere. So my boy has a garage, so it kind of works out best like that right now. So next summer I might leave it at my girlfriend's parents' house, but we'll see. It's because at this point it's late in the season. I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, can I leave it there? But next year when I'm gonna try to get a truck. I got plans.
Nice.
I'm gonna hopefully get that taken care of, Mike. Hopefully getting that taken care of. But yes, if I need be, I do put it on top of the charger. Yes, 100%.
Have you seen that video of that person driving the Nissan Altima towing a bass boat to the lake?
Hey, how it's
hilarious.
I'd go fishing with him.
With him. I don't know how that thing was pulling that bass boat because it was like a Nitro or a Ranger, one of those. But
determined.
It was when he was like, "I'm going fishing, whatever it takes."
Frank's knocking out. Good night,
oh
Frank.
Man, fly fishing for trout. Best of luck to you. Best of luck.
Hope we get on some good ones.
Yep. Yeah, he was doing way better on YouTube. And then the people that would watch afterwards, like he would get around 600 people afterwards that would watch it, and that would get him a lot more money too.
Yeah.
So I think he should move him back to YouTube, or at least upload the videos. Like live streaming them to Twitch, upload that back to YouTube. It doesn't have.
Well, you know what it was another thing too. I think it was with dang, what am I trying to say here? Super chats. YouTube takes a big cut.
That is true. Yeah.
So we're not cool enough yet. We're not monetized, so we don't get that ability. But I remember him saying that where YouTube takes a good chunk of the super chat. So it's like
they take 50%.
They take 50,
and then they take so they take 50 on super chats, and then they take 30 on your regular videos, and then they take a new 23% tax on it. So they're taking basically half again.
70-30 split with YouTube.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's horrible. So that's why it's good to have
free platforms. Free platform, right?
but we're giving them content right now, which is crazy. We're doing it for free. And yeah, the fastest kayak ever.
On top of the charger, right? Yeah. I do take it real easy when I'm strapped with the
Yeah.
yak on top.
Morning versus evening. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this. What do you go ahead first?
I don't really switch it up. I think so, and then I'll try top water for both.
Mhm.
I kind of stick with the frog. I'll either go a regular frog or a popper frog. From there, I'll probably go to like a spinnerbait, chatterbait, crankbait. And then if I don't get something there, I'll probably slow down with like a jig, a worm, Texas red creature. But I'm kind of probably gonna maybe not even. I guess maybe not even. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really. I kind of keep it simple on that. That's just me. What about you?
For me, I like the evenings better, except in the summertime when the shad are spawning, because the shad will spawn bright and early in the morning before the sun gets up. So that's the only time I would go against evening. But I like evening fishing more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Take on morning versus evening. I'm sorry. I read it as what are you fishing in the morning versus evening? I'm an evening fishing guy all day. The only thing I hate about evening fishing is at the time you run out of. So I like morning fishing because morning fishing, if you have a bad morning, you can go somewhere else during the day, and you kind of get redemption. Evening fishing, if it ends and you get skunked, you're just skunked, and you go home to sulk in your misery.
I mean, if I'm going evening fishing, I'm going 6 to whatever, probably the next morning, because I just want to go at night. Night is awesome. So
the excitement of night fishing is pretty fun too, because when you're just throwing like that last smallmouth I caught with Pat.
Yeah.
It was dark, and you just
hear it.
and you just reel, and then it's just. And you're just like, whoa! And then you can hear them jump. You can't really see them. It's kind of good. It's kind of fun.
You just keep your rod tip low, and you're like, "Oh, please don't come off! Please don't come off! How many hooks do you have? I can't see."
Yep.
It's crazy. Yeah. Yes, I would 100% agree with that. It's really annoying.
Find it dumb. You have to be get 1K subs. Yeah.
I don't know. There we go. I think it should at least be like, I mean, but
I get it though.
It also goes to YouTube.
Yeah. They don't want money flying around, because then at the end of the day,
them to get the most money.
Then at the end, I'm not like some little kid makes a channel tomorrow and then he makes $2 million in a day, or in a week or two. It's like, and then he never comes on YouTube again. It's like they make you work for it and use their platform.
I think they're doing it as like a test to see if you are actually worthy to continue YouTube, so you can actually get money.
That too.
I mean, I think 500 or 750 subs is enough, but that's just me.
I don't know. I'm going to say now, I feel like 1,000 is a lot, but I feel like once you get 1,000, they push you into the algorithm, and then you take off, and you get, next thing you know, you're at 10K. You're like, oh, I remember when I was at 1,000. So
everybody I've talked to, they say getting the first 1,000 is the hardest amount you've ever had to get. So I just got to make it to. I'm almost at 700.
It's just it's like training your body. It's like training your mind too, because posting every week, at least once a week. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 50%. Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's pretty cool too. I've seen those before. Those are pretty dope.
That's pretty fun.
Usually for me, it's around like 80, but that's just me. I don't know what you. I'm not sure.
Oh man, So if
It
I
may
didn't do
last for
that, I
4
wouldn't have caught
hours.
my last fish. I wouldn't have caught that my biggest fish in the time. Oh, I forgot to talk about that too. Pat's got a good
What did you
question
do?
too. Pat's coming with the
Okay.
heat right now, but
Oh man,
I'm in that
Palomar.
double shindo. Wait, is it double
Okay.
shindo? Yeah, I think it's this double shindo. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll cut extra tie. I'll
I'm
cut extra tag ends to have a strong knot, and it
yeah,
will be a
yeah,
little ugly on Texas rigs, and it would probably be a little bit weird on certain things, but it's strong, and I know I won't break
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Palmore is my only fear is on certain bigger fish that
Really?
stress
Hmm.
sometimes. But I haven't had the problem personally, but a lot of other people have said that a lot too.
I've
But
never had a problem. I've never had a Palomar knot fail on me. I've had plenty of other knots fail on me, but not the Palomar with everything. The Palomar is actually what I use for sharks. If you didn't know, that's it works. It works. Yeah.
leaderboard. So I joined this the Monster Bass tournament, and let's see, find me. Where am I at? 25th. Let's go.
Bruce. I
There we
love
go.
Bruce's comment.
Oh, can you see it? Nope.
Oh
It's
yeah.
hard to show
Yeah, it's a little
my
bit hard.
phone screen. I think, what was it? I got it tilted this way. No, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. Anyway,
Let's see.
I'm 25th. I got 64 inches in the Monster Bass
Nice.
out of how many people
That's
are in it?
awesome.
Wow, hold on. There's a lot more people in it now. 44. I think there's been 44 people in it. So I'm at the halfway
Okay.
mark.
Nice. That's doing
I'm at
good.
like the halfway mark. Yeah.
They have when I was the tournament director for some of their tournaments like a while ago, and
Hmm.
they did prizes, so I helped award the prizes, and we had prizes for the smallest fish, which people were going nuts for. There were so many people. There were more people
That's fun.
competing for the smallest fish. The smallest fish was like 3 inches caught
Wow.
on like a lure. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But I've only fished for 3 days though.
That's that's like really good if you're
So that's
if
where
you can
I'm
just
just
keep
like,
getting big fish. How many
and
fish do you total and have? Do you have a limit?
I only have 4 fish. I think I'm gonna lose an inch because one
That's
fish's
good.
mouth is open a little bit. I was so excited that I caught it and I didn't realize, and I just took the pictures and threw it back, and I looked and I was like,
That's not good.
ah. But they don't disqualify the fish, you lose an inch, which is okay. So
Okay.
it's an
Okay.
18 and a half. Or it's a 19 and a half, or I think the smallmouth I caught, which is a pretty good one. But
Okay.
that's not even the worst part. So I was saying that
What's that?
earlier when I went on the kayak, I caught a 20-inch bass on the Mega Bass Big Cabot
Hmm.
on a
Hmm.
frog, and I'm trying to put it on this thing, and he's jumping. Pat saw it. I'm holding it with one hand, and I got my like life preserver slash fishing vest on, and
Uh-huh.
it's got zippers on it, and I'm trying to get the zipper so I can get my phone out, holding the fish on the board with one hand, and he just squirmed out right and back in the water.
Oh,
20-incher.
that hurts so much.
Yep,
Oh man.
yep. And that was
That
like my first time. That
that
was like my
was
first fish in the kayak, and my first taste of like tournament burn, where you're like,
yeah.
ooh,
I might have a chance
that
at
hits
this.
different. You
Nope.
know, it's like it's not just, oh, I didn't get a picture of it or I didn't get
Yeah,
to post it on Instagram. It's like, no, like
that's
that fish
horrible.
could help me win some money. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's a lot of money. I'm not. It's I think what the winner gets a $250 gift card, and the guy in
I
first
think
has like
it's
99 inches. So,
yeah,
but still,
they have a lot. Yeah.
yeah, but
I think
still,
the
I'm just
grand
like, oh, that hurt
I,
so much.
I think the grand prize is a $200 gift card, but then you have cash prizes as well throughout the whole
Okay,
thing. So I believe
let's
till
see.
the 15th or the 20th they get cash prizes. So I'm not sure for
Few
sure, but
rules.
yeah,
You sure? I
I'm
thought it was
pretty
only
sure.
200. Okay,
I
here
mean,
you
you
go.
have that.
Prizes. Yeah, it's just a gift card. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
really?
guessing
They
it's
said cash.
initial. It says for the highest placed 5 placing anglers in each category will receive a Monster Bass gift card. First,
Okay.
250, second, 100, third 50, fourth 50, fifth 50, sixth. Everyone else will receive a $10 Monster Bass gift card. So you get one regardless, just for being in it,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You get
I'm
those in the
like
box too,
smoking
which
on
is
them
nice.
Thunder Crickets.
Yeah. All right.
But not.
Oh, this is a good question. Really getting some good questions.
Mm, Pat's
I like this
Pat's
one.
on fire.
Yeah.
So what I did was I watched I guess my favorite guys that I like to watch and people that fish the same way as me,
Hmm.
and I kind of went that route. And then you kind of will find your own brand and stuff like that. Also depends on how much you want to spend. I think
Hmm.
me and you, Pat, are kind of in the same boat with budget wise. I try not to go too crazy. I think my most expensive combo is what? It's the 6 cents MFR rod, so it's like 129, and then a
Hmm.
Shimano Corrado.
That's a
Okay,
170.
so it's a one.
Yeah.
So that's my most expensive combo.
Hmm.
So I think I'm just hitting $300, $310 on that.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
I don't think that's wild, you
Hmm.
know.
I think that's a
But
good. That's a solid combo that'll last you.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, my net, like the net, I think so. Like put it in perspective, like, so what I'm looking for my next rod is I'm looking at like, what do I like to do the best. So
That way you know you're going to enjoy that
yeah,
technique with that rod. Yeah.
exactly. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get a chatterbait rod, because now I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna go
Chatterbait
buy and
man.
spend money on 100 plus on a rod, let me go get the rod there. I want to spend on it all the time. I'm gonna use it all the time, but
Yeah.
that's
Let's do a little browsing on Tackle Warehouse real quick just to see
yeah,
if we
right.
find anything. This 13
So
Defy Black is a good one. Really good rod.
mhm, that's a
For
good one.
$60. It's a good one.
What's
And then
Tyler Berger? What's that other deal? There's a sick deal right now.
this
Pat,
one.
don't buy anything tonight either. Too, I'm gonna beat you up in the morning. um,
And then
what's
spinning reels.
It's the arc
Shimano
rods.
makes it.
It's Sportsman Outfitters. You can buy one arc rod, get the next one for like $19. It's stupid.
Oh
$120.
man.
Go Sportsman Outfitters right now. I think so. I'm pretty sure it's Sportsman Outfitters.
All right.
I like
Check it
Sportsman
out.
Outfitters. They ship quick too. They ship super quick. I think it should be right in
All
that
right. That's
top
it.
tab. Yep. It should be in the
There it
yeah.
is. Oh, trying to
Yep. Is that it?
pop up
Is
ads.
that
There
the
we go.
ARC series? Yep. Buy one
Oh
and you get
man.
like yep. Buy one, get one for $19. Stupid. You see, they're sold out. That's why. That's crazy. That's
That's crazy.
$120 rod. Or $100 rod, and you buy one and get one for $19. I was like, actually, Pat, that makes
That's a
sense. So
good
if you
deal.
do that tonight, I wouldn't be mad at you. But so yeah, you spend
So if they've got
$120
that's a
and you
good
get two
deal. All right.
rods.
So
They don't really
here's a 7.3 Magnum Heavy Fast. That'd probably be your maybe like a Beast Hook style rod.
Yeah,
You've got a 7.2 Heavy Fat. These are both like jig and frog rods and punching
yeah.
rods. This one's
That
probably
is my
another type
frog
of
rod
fat.
right there, 7.6 heavy.
Which one? This one?
Not that exact rod, but I
Oh,
use a
well, yeah.
7.6.
The
Yeah,
action.
the action. Yeah,
Then
they
we've got
say
a
they don't have
7
anything.
medium heavy extra fast. So there's really nothing like that you would like normally use unless you're
Yeah,
going for like a jig rod. So like nothing super versatile.
yeah.
Yeah. That's I mean
But
if you
that was
I don't know what your budget
that's been
is.
going on for a little while now. So I know people probably been
Yeah. I'm
running
not
through
sure
that.
if
Yeah.
you could give us Pat, if you could give us like a price point, we could definitely help you out there. That'd be cool. Yeah.
I like that, but so you know what, Pat too. Never hurts to go Dobbins.
That's right.
You got the
That's right.
lifetime warranty. So I'm a little rough
Exactly.
on my stuff. I broke a rod this year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my fault, but to the two Abu Garcia Veritas rods, the guides broke. I'm gonna try to talk to them in the off season about that. But Dobbins, yeah, no matter what happens to it, your user error, you break it, whatever, no matter what happens, you get you spend 60 or 70 bucks, I think it is, and you get a new rod. So that's good. Brandon's taking a 5 real quick. I've heard that. Yeah, Daniel, I've never used ducket rods. Fishing with Vance. I think that's it. Bank Fishing Vance. He's a big duckets guy. I follow him.
Something happens there.
So 150, 200. So Pat's looking at like, okay, so number for $100 reel, I would say go get a Lose LFS.
Good one. Yeah.
Lose LFS, you can't go wrong with that. And it's literally $99 too. So it's like not like you have to sacrifice on the rod. And then a rod,
Yeah.
I would say, what's the Dobbins?
The Dobbins, the Fury is
No, the $79 one now. There's 79. The
let's
Caden.
check here.
Is it the Caden?
Let's check.
The blue one.
Casting rods.
Yeah, it's the Dobbins. I think it's the Caden. I would do that, right? If that's what you want. If you want to spend $200,
that's a good deal.
I think
the
that's
Colt series.
There's one that's 79 now.
Oh, the Maverick. 99.
Yeah. Oh, that's 99. There you go. There's $200 right there. The
That's
Maverick.
a good rod too.
Lose LFS and a Maverick. Can't go wrong.
It's a
with
good
that.
looking rod too.
Yeah, sexy too. And once again, you get the lifetime warranty.
Sea guides.
You could do anything to that rod, and only thing you need to do is you cut the blank from where you just bring a piece of the blank to a store and go, can I get another one? And then it's $60. So I mean, with that rod, I mean it's not that bad, but like, so my thing is this: if you want to go more expensive, Dobbins is the way to go, because then if you do screw around and break it, you get one back for, So if you go spend $250 on a Dobbins rod and you break it, they go, okay, give me $80.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fine. Give me my $250 rod back. Fine. But
and you don't have to pay for shipping either, which is nice.
But yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to go Dobbins next. But they got Dobbins is just a little confusing with the numbers and the ratings, so take your time.
This is like the traditional. This is the traditional system of rating.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 7-foot, 3-power, right, rod.
So that I always get a little confused with the power ratings. The Maverick is only 1 year. Oh, Daniel T. And Adam, I see. I didn't know that.
Oh,
okay. So maybe that changes my idea about the Maverick. So then, Pat, maybe you want to go to a Fury. I might go to a Fury. Pay the 120.
I would definitely, because the Fury is like
pay the 120.
Way better.
And the Fury is like everyone talks about the Fury. Yeah, pay the extra $30.
Yeah,
that's not.
This one right here.
Crazy. And then you get the lifetime
it's extra 20. Yeah.
And you get a lifetime warranty. Yeah, that's fine.
This one's a good one. Right
everybody's going to agree with that.
This
Dobbins,
is the Dobbins
medium heavy.
703.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dobbins rods do run a little softer though. So, well, I mean, I don't mind that. I think it's
if it gives you that little bit of a softer tip than what you're normally used to using, you can really jam those hooks in. So the 703 by Dobbins, the Fury, good one. Really good one. I love the Fury. I have let's see. I have
Pat was with me when we went to get the kayak.
Right
Hey, Pat. So the guy we went to get the kayak from, he's actually sponsored by Dobbins, so he can get us a healthy discount.
A discount?
So, healthy.
Oh man.
Healthy. I'm not going to tell his name now because I don't know if he'll get in trouble for that, but he told me to go through him and
that's awesome.
He'll take care of me.
How much of a discount could I get through that as well?
You see that?
Oh,
yeah.
That's
so I was like, So
Oh
Maine
man.
might be getting the champion X. They might be
Oh
getting the
man.
champion,
That's
because
awesome.
that I think
I
that
mean, you could
knocks the
just go.
champion that knocks the champions down to like I think they're 250.
You you could just go ecstasy with the
Nah,
550.
I mean, hey, look, don't
I
do me
mean,
like that. So did you watch? I know you did, but you watched the episode on Hellabasses with Gary,
hmm yeah, that was a really
and
good
did
one.
you hear what he said? I think
About
his
what?
favorite line is the champion XP, and he
It's a
said
good
that
line.
he said there's no real difference between, excuse me, no real difference between the champion and the ecstasy. He just like made it for the elitist of the
Uh huh.
sport. He said he did, like he's like I'm pretty sure
Really?
he said that all he did was he just went and got like the super fine materials. So, but there's
hmm
no difference in like the actual rod. It just got all the best components. Like me
It's just
personally,
fancy looking.
yeah, I don't really care about it. I want it to perform at the highest level. I'm not going to pay an extra few dollars for looks. I want
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
So if I can pay 40% off 250 and get the highest performance, I'm not going to pay 40% off
That's yeah. Yeah.
549.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I have some of the Megabass rods, like the
mhm.
Levante, the Orochi Double X. Beautiful rods, like beautifully styled
What's your
rods.
most expensive rod?
Orochi Double X.
How much is that?
So, um, I
I'm going to jump to the
somewhere.
screen and fight you.
Let's see. I forget how much it was. Orochi 3.
Mike Vogel,
50.
110%, right? Yeah. Real quick. Pat also, Mike Bradley or Mike Vogel.
Okay.
Y'all both commented at the same time.
All right, give me 1 sec
Mike
here.
Vogel, don't sleep on the used rods from American Legacy.
Exactly.
That is not a bad idea. They
Oh
actually have
yeah.
a bunch of nice used stuff over at. Oh my God, Pat, you're in the military. Duh. You get 30% off regardless, bro. You have to go with Dobbins. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I talk to him. He's my boy, and I talk to him all the time. Like, yo, you get so many perks for being in the military. And I didn't even think about that. You get 30% off Dobbins lifetime, bro. Done.
If you decide to start making baits dead on plastics, they'll give you big discounts too. Oh man, that's awesome. That's crazy. The SLX rods are good too.
Yeah.
So, American
Good job.
Legacy
Thanks,
Fishing
Bruce.
has some
Bruce,
great
I
ones.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh,
Duh,
man.
my boy's he was in the military.
Oh, yeah.
Silly me.
The Orochi
Orochi's a
Double X
350.
is a good one. It's a beautiful rod. Just
It does look,
gorgeous.
it does look.
But the cool thing is it's got it's got like the snake like skin wrapping around the blanket. Just looks cool. But
How do you
it's a
feel about cork?
great rod. I love it.
Versus-
As long as you seal it. Yeah. As long
Okay.
as you seal it, it's good.
I don't have any cork right now. Is that I think EVA is like the like foam and stuff, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I have on all mine. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have any with
Yeah.
yeah. See y'all Daniel
like-
T too. That's spot on too, because makes the
Oh
Fury.
yeah, that
Yep,
it's
he's
perfect.
good.
Perfect.
He's good. So there you go. $200 on the nose. Lose LFS. And then I think I
Really
saw
good
somebody
combo.
else. If you want to go with the Daiwa XT, I saw Bruce.
up
Yeah,
here?
Bruce, or the Tatula XT.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
So-
a good one. Punch Fishing did a review on that. It looked really good. And I will trust his opinions 100%.
And then doesn't Daiwa have a nice $100 reel too? I don't know. I'm not that big on Daiwa, but
I'm not big for Daiwa either. I had some bad run-ins.
even
with
though
them.
I think
Shimano.
you should get a zillion. I think we should both get a zillion, but
I'm not going to Zillion. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go
You're
with
gonna
an
get Metanium.
XS. No, Metanium. I'm going to stick with the Corrado K's, and I'll probably get an Antares Monster Drive eventually.
So you know what, with the whole, if the Japanese dollar stays the way it is, I might get an Aldebaran.
That's a good reel. It
So
feels like a toy in your hand. It literally.
I
feels
looked at it today. Guess how much it is in the Japanese dollar?
How much? It's like 200 something.
232. I was like,
that is such a good deal.
It's $200 off. It's 450 on Tackle Warehouse right now. 450.
I mean, well, the only problem with the Aldebaran, if you get it from Japan, is the gears are a little bit different. So the gears are aluminum in the Japan version and are brass in the USA version.
Oh, I don't know. Does that do anything?
The only problem is you're gonna, I think, if I remember correctly, it may be a different reel. I'm not sure. Maybe the Bantam, but that adds a little bit more weight to the US version. It also gives it a little bit more power and torque. So, if I'm right, I think that's how it is. I think that's how the gears are.
Read that. Gary also said the Sierra series is the best bang for the buck material versus cost. Great rods. Yeah. And how much are the Sierras? They're all like in a nice range. Like Dobbins, just like I'm probably gonna just
work for the Dobbins and the 6th Sense sponsorships.
So yeah, start doing it. So I need the
Sierra. Here we go.
My jerkbait rod I can get replaced. I broke it trying to frog.
So these are $189.
And I'll need a new frog rod next year. So that's probably, and then I want to get a chatterbait rod. But I think I might get another 6th Sense rod for that. I might go with the Justin Royal, the J. Roy. Heaters.
I always support him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's the man. He's a good dude. That's the Sierra there right there.
Sierra. Yep.
Okay, 160. See, you know what, Daniel? I might go that way then. Because if I get the love of action, boy, that's
What
does that make that?
Could be good.
170.
Let's do a calculation. I got my calculator here. So that's which model do you want to go with? You
want the Sierra
jig rod? Yeah, the Sierra. Which model?
Sierra jig rod. Let's call it just because off the top of my head. 190. Okay, Sierra jig rod.
So, am I sharing or no?
No, you're not sharing, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. So, you said 40 or 30?
40. Go 40.
Okay.
Go 40.
So, minus 190.
Bruce.
114. 114.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a steal. That's a steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal. And then once if I break that, I get it back for 70, 80 bucks. Ever. So that's crazy. Whatever it is, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce just said he got a zillion for 125 bucks.
Man.
Go get another one and send it my way.
Yeah. He wants Matt says he wants a JDM Calcutta. That right there is a thing of beauty. I would love to have one of those reels. That would be cool. Yeah, definitely a steal. Tackle Trap had a Daiwa Depths. Oh, still $550. I mean, that's still a lot of money, but it's still below. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, SLX, the what's it called, the Dobbins Fury lineup. Bunch of others are good. I mean, like anything in the $100 range, from like Dobbins to Shimano or Daiwa, all of those are really good. There really isn't a bad $100 price point rod out there.
Yeah.
Besides Cast King, just never go to Cast King. Whatever you do, don't go to Cast King. That's the biggest tip I can give anyone tonight. Don't buy Cast King. So
I think Pat's going to sleep. Pass.
All right.
Again, my brother. Thanks for the good questions. Appreciate you.
Yeah, really good questions.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a really good deal.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
That's a good one.
380 is what is that? A $380 swim bait? Or are we talking about a rod here?
A reel, yeah, a
Oh,
reel.
real.
That's
What
the
reel is this?
Daiwa
Oh, the
Depths. That's
depth.
the Daiwa
Okay.
Depths. Yeah,
What's so special
that's
about
the
it that it's
JDM.
$550?
It's for big baits and it's beautiful and it's
Oh, is
expensive.
that the gold one?
It's a Daiwa. No,
Is
that's
that
the
the gold one?
Calcutta. Yeah, or
Okay.
these. That's the either the
That's what
monoplex special.
that's what Matt wants.
No, he wants. Here, I'll see if I can find a picture of it.
'Cause I saw there's this dude, what's his name? Swim Baiter for Life. He has a gold reel, and I love gold. I don't even have like gold. I don't even wear that much gold. I mean, I got a little baby chain, but I just like my iPhone's gold. I got the gold one. I saw that thing and I was like, yo, can you imagine pulling up to the lake with that thing? That's it?
Pretty cool. Yeah, this is it right here. I believe if this is, it's a dope reel. It's pretty
Can
sick.
you
looking.
wait? So is it like old and they don't make them anymore?
I don't know.
Or
I'm
they
not
do
sure if they're
make
still
them
in
and they're
production.
just like,
I think they might still be making them in production. I'm not sure.
let me check. Sorry if I look silly for a second. I'm going to Tackle Warehouse.
They don't have them in Tackle Warehouse.
No?
They're
Only a
JDM.
JDM thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
so-
collaboration. Oh, so they were a limited edition. Yeah, they're a dope reel.
It's a Daiwa, you said?
A Daiwa Depths collaboration. So yeah, it is a
No, it's not on mine. Steve's Tatula. Zillion, baby. Here we go. While I'm here, why not? Let's
Zillion.
click it. What is
Okay.
that? So if I go to iFish Lefty.
You're gonna buy one now?
No. I'm not that cool.
Man.
I'm not. I just wanted to see it. Oh, see, yep, Zillion 229 right now.
Which site are you on?
Digitaka.
All right, go there.
Yeah, I'm back in. But yeah, if you go to Digitaka, the Zillion, yep. The Zillions, that's crazy. 229.
Here.
And then let me see.
That's Daiwa reel casting
You're on it?
reel.
There you go. Yep.
Let's see.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Okay. Zillion
Yep.
SV.
Yeah,
TW.
SVTW. Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then you
let's
can
see.
click on any of them, but I would do like
Okay.
I'm like lefty. I think.
This one right here.
Yeah, either any of them. They're all the same price. But
Okay.
if when you click them, you see
Yeah.
yeah. It's great.
So what do you like? What is compelling you so much to buy this reel over any other expensive one like this?
So I think it was Debo got the first it was a Metanium. I'm not like say I love gold, like gold member. Daniel's stupid. I'm not like a snob, but I do like to get like one
Really nice one.
one nice thing to see. Like I just want to see if the hype's real, and then from there I'll like I'm not like I'm gonna go get 5 of them. That's gonna be my whole lineup. Like I love Matt Allen and I love Tactical Bassin, but when they're like, oh yeah, Aldebaran X Pride, I'm like, yo, that's $1,000 combo. Chill. Like I love them. They're great guys. They're smart. They know their stuff, but I can't.
That's not for you.
Yeah, it's just not me. It's just not for me. Not yet.
The X Prides are legit though.
Yeah. Oh no. Look, I'm not
They're
not
legit.
knocking them.
Those are
I'm
good
not-
rods.
I imagine they're probably amazing.
They are.
Once again, if
mind-blowing.
somebody was like, "Hey, you could get,"
They
30,
should be in like the
40%
$400.
then I'll
price
talk
point.
to them about them. But I can't see myself going that crazy. Not yet.
Yeah. The Gangcraft one, the Mago, is pretty dope looking too. Yeah. Oh yeah, he got that special thing from the hookup tackle that they did with the bucket and everything. Yeah. It does a little bit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the Core 50. That's an old reel. Those are just solid reels. The older Shimano's. Yeah.
There's a good one. I was waiting for something like that.
Oh, this one right here.
I was waiting for it.
Oh man. If you could get $2,000 to
One.
spend on a rod and a reel, what would you get?
So like, okay, so I'm gonna answer the question for what it is, and I wouldn't spend it on one. If you get 2K to spend on a, it's one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know 1,000. I mean, I would just get two Aldebaran X Prides.
Okay.
So I would get one for a chatterbait, one for like I would get like one so but like a medium heavy moderate, and then I'd probably get one for like jigs. Like a heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit out there.
Yeah. Because I don't know any real
This is
that expensive.
This is the Depths Huge custom casting rods. This is the 7.6 RF. This would be like a big bait rod that would be so amazing if I could have that. But that would be my rod of choice. And then for my reel of choice, it would be an Antares Monster Drive. Probably. The only problem is they don't make them in a larger spool size. If the Antares Monster Drive came in like a 300 or a 400 size, that would be my reel. The problem is they don't make them in that size. So I would probably have to go with.
Okay, Matthew said we can break it up. He said you can break it up too. So if I were to break it up, I would probably just do like. I would spend like. I would just go like I would go to Digitaka and get 5 zillions. Yeah, spend 1,000, and then I'd hit up my boy and go get like 5 Champion XPs. You said $114, right, with the discount? Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's about 2,000. I probably went a little bit over, but don't shoot me. So yeah, 5 zillions, 5 Champion XPs, tournament ready. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, Calcutta Conquest and that depth rod would be my $2,000 with the DRT flat knobs. The DRT flat knobs are like almost $300.
That's it. How much is that reel? The Calcutta?
600.
Calcutta, whatever.
And I'd get it in the.
It's a bait caster.
Yeah, 300 size. That's what I would get it in.
Well, wait. Can you get that? I'm getting really excited right now. Can you get that in a regular bait caster size?
Yes, sir.
Stop.
It's crazy.
Wait. So does that thing ever go on sale or anything? I'm gonna get one of those.
No,
things.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna wait for
they have one in stock right now. Here, I'll show you something here. So
tax season. I didn't know that. I thought they only came in like big sizes. Oh, why did you show me that?
No.
Thing?
Let's see if we go here. We'll go to Shimano.
Nobody get mad.
I mean, I like that would be. You're gonna go out there and you buy like 10 of those reels. What was that one? There's another round reel that was gold.
Bro, that's yeah. I'm gonna be that guy. Everyone's gonna hate me.
Oh,
it's bad enough when I pull up. I'm like that guy, and I got 4 rods, and all the old guys have like 1 rod. I got my GoPro.
Have you seen this one? The Scorpion, that cool red color that it comes in.
Yes. So that's on Digitaka. Cool that's on Digitaka too for like $200.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I was like, ooh.
I think we're opening your eyes to the JDM world, I believe.
Yeah, I don't need to do it.
Yeah, I think that Depths rod and the Calcutta Conquest would be my dream combo because that'd be mine.
That's nice.
That's a crazy reel too. John Long, that's an expensive one too. See, Matt knows exactly what he wants. And those DRT knobs, I'd like the flat knobs or the round ones, either one. But the flat knobs
How
are
crazy is that?
more comfortable.
How crazy is that? We could all smoke $2,000.
I can
And we're sitting here plotting on
I
it.
mean,
Oh my
it's
god.
crazy.
two G's. Go
Yeah,
on.
that would be. It's just crazy to think about. And you're like,
Uh-oh.
how power went out?
No, this light's funny sometimes. It just doesn't want My house is haunted.
It's crazy to think that you could go, all right, how am I going to get $2,000 and get that $2,000? And you're like, that's way too hard. I'll just figure out how I can spend that $2,000 like
Yep.
instantly. It's like
Yep.
you can find out how to spend it that quick. Yeah, they're beautiful rods. Also,
Yeah.
another rod that I want is one that Megabass makes, and I know this one's another out there one, but it's beautiful. Where is it? The Destroyer Evolution. This is a beautiful rod. It's
Another
really
one.
hard to tell in pictures. This is almost $700. The styling on it is so beautiful.
Yeah, that thing looks sick. Is that a gold too? Is that like a goldish?
It's gold. It's got some red. It's got some cork. It's got some more red and some
Imagine putting
matte
the
black.
concrete on that.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. Wow. This is like real matching and rod matching night.
Right?
Or plot how we're going to spend our savings night. I don't
Mike,
know if they
I
make
think
that in a 50 size. I'm not
if I
sure.
ever hit the lottery, that's such a crazy question. So if I ever hit the lottery, Mike, what I would do is I would buy a house,
Mm-hmm.
build a lake. You
Fill
know
with
what?
10 pounders.
So I would build a lake and build multiple houses on it. And then I would have 3 fishing houses on it. And in those fishing houses, I would have high-end combos ready. And
Oh,
all
yeah.
rooms. So you wouldn't have to do nothing. You would
That
just
would
pay
be
to come.
awesome.
It'd be like a super Airbnb, but just fishing.
That would be crazy.
That'd be
I would buy so many like high-end swim baits. I'd buy all kinds of crazy stuff if I won the
honestly.
lottery.
So that's what that private. This now we're going down the whole rabbit hole of
I love it.
business ideas. Private water fishing community. I think we've all heard of them. They
Yeah,
should do something. I mean, I don't know if they do, but they should do something in terms of like hospitality as well. Start building
they
houses.
do. They do.
They
In
do?
Texas, they have.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say because if they don't do something in terms of like their own Airbnb, like they're missing that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Well, thank you, Michael Bradley. Thank you. If you win the lottery, I will
please.
definitely hook some of you guys up and do like a giant giveaway. But yeah, I definitely build a house, build a gigantic lake, fill it with the biggest bass I can get. But what I do is I build a bigger shop than my house and buy all the stuff that I want to make baits with. So I could just, I can just spend money on resin and not care because then I could do so much R&D on everything. It'd be just amazing. I would be able to make some beautiful baits, I'm sure, after some time. But yeah. Yeah, the more expensive rods don't hold up very well. They're more they're so light and they're so sensitive because they are breakable. So
Carol's here.
oh, what's up, Caro?
What's up, Carol? Fred?
Just walking into the hook of tackle. Not
Oh yeah, easy.
What did I miss? Well, not much. We've gone everywhere from talking about the gilly to winning the lottery and spending $2,000 on one combo for fishing.
Yep.
So that's about it. I definitely, there could be a chance next year I'm going to the hookup tackle, which would be awesome to film some videos down there and fish with.
Where is it?
Jeff? It's in Arizona.
Okay.
So that would be cool. I've
been to Arizona. It's a different type of warm there.
It's a lot of heat.
Bring your suntan lotion, my friend. I got burned out there.
I don't get burned. It's weird. I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't get burned.
I said the same thing.
Oh, really?
Arizona's different.
Oh.
Arizona's different.
Man, yeah, I've known Griff or Jeff a little bit, and I've also kind of known Ben a little bit, and I'm just chatting back and forth with them. So be
Nice.
cool.
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
I'd
cool
be
to fish
blown
with
away
them.
if I went to see like any just big company slash builder. Like, just number one, I'd be humbled the fact that they were like, "Yo, come out here." Like, who am I?
Yeah,
And then just on the fact that you get to see like the inside of it all and like how it's
yeah.
all done and broken
I really
down.
want to see the KGB facility that they have. Be cool.
Yeah.
Drop a couple of grand on molds and gallons of plastic. Same here. I would do that on resin, silicone, all that. Yeah.
So that's
That'd
another
be
thing
crazy.
that Bruce, I can't really like because I live in an apartment now. I used to rent a house, but now I live in an
Mhm.
apartment. I can't really be getting into smelly
Yeah.
things, and I can't have my whole apartment complex smelling like plastic. So,
Yeah.
well,
Then everybody in your complex would have to wear masks and breathe through the respirator
I'm
kind of
not trying
deal
to
that they have.
ventilate my living room.
That's an idea, Daniel. Let's go to the hookup or let's go directly to Japan. That's
Wow,
a great idea.
it's actually not a
Right
bad
now,
idea. And if as long as you
it's
leave everything in the packaging, you could get it back easy. Because if it's in that,
yeah.
if it's in original packaging, they don't bust your butt. Sorry,
Okay.
they don't bust your butt about traveling with it as much because it's
Yeah. No open hooks
original
either.
packaging. Yeah, exactly. Wow,
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm saving for a trip to the Amazon so I can go fish there. So I should be able to go there when I'm
you serious?
27. Yeah, putting
Oh,
away a little
that's
bit
what I
of
can
the
do.
time.
27.
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not putting away like a ton of money, but
27. How old are you again?
17. So
You're 17.
yeah.
Oh my god! Can't even have a brewski.
Oh,
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I thought you knew that.
I did. I
Thankfully.
forgot.
Oh, that's a dope rod too. Yeah. That would be hilarious. That's just about as much as it costs to ship stuff to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's messed
man.
up. He went to sleep, Adam. Somebody, hold on. Leave that right there. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Send it to the chat. That's funny.
Oh,
Oh man,
I love that.
that's good, Adam.
That's awesome. Oh, can you tow a boat with a Lambo? I am not sure about that. I mean, if
Yes,
someone towed it with a Nissan, I'm sure you
110%.
could.
110%.
That would be crazy. You back in the boat and you just got your Lambo there, and you're just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Simply because I know it's just, here
Hilarious.
comes the car. Here comes the car guy in me. The
Yeah.
strength. I know that they got the strength, so they can get the torque and the power to pull a boat.
You've got
Pretty
the
sure
info
the
for all that.
engine's bigger than a five. I'm pretty sure the engine's bigger than a 5.7, and that's what's in a Ram. So it should be able to.
Yeah,
It's obviously it's not built for towing, but it should be able to pull 10,000.
it's got enough power.
Yeah, theoretically, it should be able to pull 10,000 pounds. I'm being a good boy. I'm being a good boy.
Who knows if there is any little kids watching? Hauling a
Yeah,
cruise.
look.
You got to do what you got to do.
Nope. That right there was his wife. She was like, if you don't get home with a Christmas tree now,
Yes.
it's over.
Oh, man. I'm not sure. Do you have to go or are you good? I'm not sure if you have to get up early or not.
I'm
but-
chilling. No, I'm off tomorrow. I'm okay. I am all
Okay,
good.
well-
We're going off the deep end. We're going off the rails.
This is
No
this
car,
is
no
after
car.
hours.
Yeah. Right? A little after hours. I got time. That's it. No car, no car.
Oh man, I'm not sure if we should go as far as Travis Manson though, with the whole thing with the flat Earth and whatnot. That was pretty
Oh, man.
hilarious. He believes in all that. He believes in Bigfoot and werewolves and all that. It's hilarious. I always joke with him about it. We always make fun of him.
With the underspin I use.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, sir. I'll try that.
There we go.
Obviously.
Cool.
So I just translated that to me, and I sent you something. I sent you a link for another way to use for you to spend your money. Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Oh,
Oh, Adam,
Carroburg.
Luca Burrito. I've heard
Oh,
good things about that too.
nice. That's awesome, Caro.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
Caro. Nice. Hopefully, I can do that tomorrow.
Yeah. After hours. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty crazy then. A Baca burrito. So there are many reasons the Baca burrito is silicone, so you can catch like a lot of fish on it without it tearing. Like a citizen, you could probably get 1 or 2 fish, maybe 3 fish on it.
Really?
That's my experience so far without
That's
mending.
because the
So
hook
he fed
tears
it
through,
even
though.
faster.
Because you use the beast hook, it
Yeah,
tears through, right?
right
Yeah.
in the nose. But what they
Yep.
did was they fixed it with the battle shad. So the battle shad has a harness on the inside that you hook your beast hook to, but we can get into that later. But that burrito is an internal harness inside. So it's got a jig hook on the top. So even if the bait was not silicone and it was just the jig hook, you're still going to get a ton of fish on it. But now that it is silicone, you're still going to get even more fish on because it is silicone. So it's
Nice.
super, super durable. It's got pretty good colors. I mean, that new tactical bassin color was legit. I like that color a lot.
And they come in a 6-inch, right?
They come in a 5, 6, and I believe a 7.
Ooh.
And then they come in a rattling one as well. Let's go to Tackle Warehouse here.
So essentially, you're just going to throw that on a heavy.
Yeah, I would.
I can get away with.
Yeah.
So if I get it, so can I get away with throwing that on like my frog rod?
Yeah, I think you could. The smaller sizes, definitely. Let's see here.
Okay.
Bullshit. Let's see.
Yeah, Caro, that's nice for 2 hours too. That's legit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's nice.
That's
That's
really good.
fun.
So they have the medium sink and the regular sink.
You're not
So-
screen shaking now.
Yeah, the tactical shad. Okay, so they don't have the 7-inch here. They did a custom run of the 7-inch somewhere. I forgot where, but this is a really good color. I like this
Screen
color.
share.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm becoming Debo.
Yeah, right. There it
No.
is. Yeah,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah, that's a
That
cool
thing
bait.
looks nice.
The only thing I would do was cut off the fin.
They
That's the
just
only thing.
scare me. I'm just like, oh, I see those. Wait a
5
minute.
inches.
Do they have a
5
straight
inches.
chartreuse color? I found
what?
one. A straight chartreuse color.
Where
No.
for this
Okay, I
one?
found a knockoff.
Oh,
I found a knockoff.
They
It
do-
looks just like that, and it's just
they
straight.
do have a. Wait a second. Do you have a picture of it? Because it might be his older series of baits that he poured.
It's in my car. I'll send it to you later.
Okay. Okay.
It's probably in the depths of my trunk too, because I literally found it. I'm pretty sure I
Silicone. Yeah.
I think I hooked into it cranking or something like that, and I'm like, what the heck is this chartreuse thing? And it was just a straight it was a swim bait like that.
Nice. The JSJ ones are amazing. By the way, that guy that owns JSJ, he's a really good dude too. He's really nice. So, a pink mini spinnerbait, nice. The lemonade ones are nice looking too. I like those colors that they just did. I think those are on the Bullshad website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple's good.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 knocker or the 1 knocker. It's pretty cool. I don't have the 1 knocker. I just have the 6-inch and the 5-inch in Golden Shiner because gold just gets bit down here.
That gets bit here too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
literally the only thing I've been able to catch fish on in the last 2 weeks is the Golden Shiner slobber knocker.
Nice.
And before that, it
Nice.
was a jackhammer. So like that's literally like the only thing I've been really getting bit on is
Oh, yeah.
chatterbait slobber knocker.
Cool. They
Actually,
actually 3D printed those masters. Like I was able to look at how they made those Baca
the
burritos.
slobber knocker. Oh no, the Baca burritos. Okay.
Yeah. I was able to see how they made them, and the guy was telling me how like he made them and how the whole process went. It was really cool. But yeah,
This is I'm planning on throwing this tomorrow. Be height to
with
light.
peanut bunker. Oh, that's a cool color. I like that. with the chartreuse in the belly.
Chartreuse on the bottom.
Yeah,
There it is.
nice,
But we're gonna throw in that tomorrow.
cool,
See what we can get.
nice. Well, you guys want to end it here, or do you want to keep on going? 'Cause I don't care. I'll do
Yeah,
whatever.
I guess we can wrap it on up.
All right then.
I guess I just need to get my goal for tomorrow is just get like 2 or 3 fish. So my goal for tomorrow, and we'll go out on this, is I want to cull. I want to finish out my board, get my 5.
Okay.
I have 4 fish,
right.
and then I would like to cull out at least 2 fish. So
I think that would be doable. I think so.
I think that's not crazy, right? That's
No,
not crazy.
I mean,
Hopefully,
I'm sure
I
you
would
could at
like
least
to
get
cull out
one.
one of the big ones, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
they pull it
I
another
think
8 pound.
I think I'll catch because we're going a little midday-ish,
Mhm.
So we're going like 12:30 because Pat's got to go to school, and then we'll go. But
Okay.
it's that
Nice.
cooler time of the year, so I think we'll be all right. It doesn't really get hot, so
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Kara says it right. There we go.
That's it.
All right
That's it.
then. Well, thank you guys so much for joining in the live stream. I'm sorry about my camera malfunctions. I need to get that situated. So, and I'll have reviews on some other baits coming on. Jermaine, do you have any videos coming up soon, or you got anything planned?
I'm trying to get my slobber knocker footage out. But
Okay.
it hasn't been like one good outing. It's been like a couple quick short outings, so I might throw something together. Oh, and I forgot I got attacked by that bird. I got to put that out. I might go.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I got
That
attacked
was-
by a blue herring. So
Oh, that was funny.
yeah, insane.
All right. Well, you guys make sure to subscribe to Jermaine's channel. That's the channel that we're streaming on tonight. And then also subscribe to my channel. The link is in the description. So make sure to subscribe to both of us. And
Like
catch you
button,
guys.
please.
Yep, like button. Takes you 2 seconds. And we'll see you guys later.
Be good, everyone.